So about 3 weeks ago now, I did a little dopamine detox challenge for 7 days. I went without my phone. I went without music. I went without any content consumption, and the results were pretty nice. I definitely felt more productive that week. I felt more focused. I ended up reading for 7 hours. That was pretty cool. The gym felt really nice. The dopamine detox, it really did make everything feel better. But the second I got my phone back, I was back to Instagram, I was back to TikTok, and I was back to playing Clash Royale. Pretty much all of the bad habits came back, and the benefits of the dopamine detox just. And obviously, that's what would have happened. I don't really know why I was expecting different. I think a dopamine detox, it sounds nice, it sounds pretty cute. Like, oh, you go 7 days without dopamine, and then your brain is cured. You have no more brain fog. You're a healthy human being. Sounds great. YouTubers love this because it's easy to market. People see, ooh, 7 days fix my life, or 24 hours. A 24-hour detox is not going to do shit for you, bro. If your mind is like messed up, you're constantly foggy, you got all this like excess fat in your brain. That's really what it feels like, man. Maybe I'm onto something here, but food you consume changes your body composition. Make it can make you fat or it can make you lean. And I think it's the same for the content you consume, man. What you consume is what you are. You are what you eat. You are what you consume. And that includes content. So back to what I was saying, when you're consuming so much content every day, short form content, even long form content, just random slop on the internet, little video essay about I don't even know, what do people make video essays on? Like the shocking downfall of poo poo fart. I don't know, bro. But when you're consuming junk content, you really start to feel sluggish in your brain. You have a lot of disordered thoughts, disordered thinking. You have like you're just chilling and you randomly have like it's really like ADHD, bro. You just get like these random passing thoughts. It's hard to focus because you've consumed all this fatty content for years, all this junk content. Your brain is full of fat. And you see a 7 day dopamine detox, it promises all this stuff, all these benefits. You're going to have no brain fog. You're going to be so productive. You're going to be sexy. Girls are going to want you. I hate to break it to you, brother, but a 7 day dopamine detox, it's pretty much the same thing as like when I was a kid, I would watch these videos on YouTube how to get abs in 2 weeks because there was this girl in my English class. She was beautiful. I was really fucking into her, and I was a chubby kid, so I needed to solve this. So I went to YouTube, how to get abs quick. Please help me. And all these videos by all these different fitness motherfuckers saying, do this for 2 weeks and you will see progress. It'll be like crunches, planks, sit ups. If you do that for 2 weeks, bro, you're gonna have abs in just 14 days. It's crazy. Also, link in the description below. Buy my fitness program. Buy my diet program. Shut up. That's basically what a dopamine detox is. You'll see some results, but it's not a magic cure. You're not gonna fix your mental health in 14 days. You'll see improvements, but it's not about a detox, bro. It's not about like one quick fix. This is really, it has to be a lifestyle change. Just like if you want to get rid of your fat, you can't go on some stupid crash diet or else you'll lose weight and then just go right back up and then you'll feel like shit about yourself. The cycle continues and you're just living just a really weird life, bro. So that's what I learned from my 7 day dopamine detox. I really expected it to be life changing, but honestly, you have to live consistently with these lower dopamine fun habits, the healthy habits, sorry. And if you gave it even like a second of thought, this really makes sense that you have to, consistently live like this because the reason you're fat, the reason you have all this brain fog, it's not you didn't like fuck up for 7 days. It's the result of years and years of making the wrong choices. So obviously, no 14-day ab circuit, no 7-day dopamine detox is going to fix your life. I'm sorry, bro. I wish, I wish it could. I really wish life was that easy. And I understand. I understand wanting to make up for lost time. I understand feeling like you missed out in your youth, like you felt isolated. You felt like, oh, I was always the fat kid. I didn't really do much. I didn't really talk to anyone. Didn't have any girls. And it's rough, bro. So when you hear about self improvement, you're really attracted to all these quick one and done fixes for your life because, like I said, you're trying to make up for lost time. You didn't have the happiest teenage years. You didn't really have the high school life you would have wanted. You didn't really have the childhood you would have wanted. Now you're trying to make up for it on self improvement. And that's a good thing, bro. That's a good thing. It's good that you recognize your situation. You recognize that you feel almost robbed of a lot of childhood experiences, a lot of teenage experiences, rather. And that you're taking up the mantle to, fix your problems. You're not acting like a victim of the world. You're saying, okay, I fucked up. I didn't really have the life I would have wanted, and I don't really have the life I want right now. Instead of sitting in my room and complaining about it, I'm going to go look for ways to fix it. And so you look to self improvement. You see there's a lot out there, and you look for the quick fixes, and they work a little bit, but then you fall back down. And it becomes this vicious cycle, man, because wanting, I'm gonna keep saying it. You're trying to make up for lost time. You need to stop that, bro. I know it hurts. I know it fucking sucks. We need to let down our ego. It is gonna be like a good 1 or 2 years until anything like super major changes, like physically. It takes time, but that's okay, bro. You're gonna be. Just think next year. Next year, right now you're here. Next year you're gonna be here, and then like 3 years from now you're gonna be all the way up here. I can't even reach how high you're gonna go, bro. Isn't that crazy? Be excited right now. And then another reason we're so attracted to these quick fixes and we can get demotivated really easily. I think video games really wire us this way. Because when you think about a video game, it's like a 10 to 15 minute match, maybe at the longest. Unless you're playing like League and then it's like an hour or something. I don't know. I never played League. I'm not. Um, but video games, they really rewire your reward system to expect quick feedback. And you also typically always, not always, but if you play like a lot of single player games or you do quests, you have the quest and then you know what your reward is going to be and you know approximately how long it's going to take. That does not exist in self improvement to the same degree. There's a lot more uncertainty, it takes a lot longer, and it's not going to be as fun as playing a video game, bro. You're going to be bored, you're going to wish you could move faster, but you have to avoid falling into that. Otherwise, you are going to burn out and then you're going to lose progress. You're going to hate yourself, and then the cycle will start all over again because now you have even more time to make up for. So, if you're thinking about doing a dopamine detox or any sort of like week long challenge, hoping that it changes your life, what I'm going to ask you to do instead, that's really going to help you and not leave you burnt out, low energy, and just feeling like shit. It's going to help you not get into another rut. All I want you to do, bro, is so simple. Take inventory of what you do on a daily basis. Look at the decisions you make, the habits you do, and just ask yourself, if I do the same thing every day for the next year, where will I be? Ask yourself that question about a few of your key habits. Maybe it's, for me, it's scrolling on my phone in the morning. If I keep doing that, I'm probably gonna have more brain fog. Like the first thing in the morning, I'm on my phone scrolling through Instagram Reels and I'm seeing some bullshit. Eh. Maybe it's the same for you, or maybe it's your diet. Maybe every morning for breakfast, you always wake up a little bit late and you're on the way to school and there's a Dunkin' Donuts there. You're really hungry. It's not ideal, but you cope a little bit. You get like the chicken wrap. I'm talking about me right now. You get the chicken wrap because, hey, at least it has protein. I'm running late and I'm really hungry. And you make that choice over and over again. Where do you think that's going to get you, bro? For me, it got me to gain 10 pounds back after I lost 60 pounds. And I felt like shit. But so small choices every day that you make that in the moment they seem fine because it fits. If you did it once or twice, it's not going to kill you. But what you need to do, look at those choices and ask yourself, if I do this, if I continue doing this every day, where am I going to be? And if you're not happy with where you're going to be, think about what choice would make you happy. Do the right thing, bro. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. You don't need more fat loss advice. You don't need more diet advice. You know everything, bro. Or maybe you don't. In which case, I am going to have some more videos on that. So subscribe to me. I'll help you out. I got you, bro. But you pretty much know what you need to do. You know what's hurting you. Take a look at it. Be honest with yourself. And cut out the bullshit. I love you, bro. Good luck.